Hello BookTube, it's Louise the Big Head Bookworm. Lovely to see you. Hope you're well. Hope you're having a lovely day wherever you are. It's Wednesday here and we're in the middle of half term, which means my lovely lad is not at school this week, and so I get the pleasure of his company for the whole week, which is just glorious. So weirdly enough, I have actually recorded this video before. I recorded it on Saturday, and this is the video where I show you the books that I treated myself to for my birthday. Yes, it was my birthday last week. Thank you very much. I had a lovely day. Yes, I was 44, before you ask. And it was great. It was a bittersweet day, as these things, as it was going to be. There were some hard times in it, but there were also some lovely times in it, and so we're focusing on the lovely times. So I recorded this video, and I was all like, oh, show it, chat. And then in a fit of enthusiasm, I actually recorded a further 3 videos in the afternoon. So the idea was I was going to upload this video where I show you my birthday books on Saturday afternoon, and then Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, I would upload the next 3 videos. Yes, you were going to get a 4-day bonanza. Maybe even longer if I could have sustained it, and I was even thinking of another couple of videos. But YouTube and I fell out. Now, I don't know who said the first crossword. I'm not blaming YouTube. I'm sure YouTube's not blaming me. But we did have a little bit of a falling out where I was trying to upload, and whether or not it just didn't understand that I just wanted to upload this video. But it was saying it was going to take 1 hour and 20 minutes to upload, which is way longer than normal. But I was like, okay, it's obviously because it's heavy traffic or whatever. And then 3 hours later, it was only 10% loaded, and it was just uploaded. Oh, and we just fell out. So Saturday and Sunday, I tried to upload this flipping video, but it didn't work. In a fit of Pete, I have deleted it and deleted that video. So I was just so annoying. And then I thought, well, I can't upload these other 3. But then I watched them back and I thought, oh, I want to, because I certainly don't want to do the same conversation yet again. So what I've decided to do is I'm going to do this, where I'm going to show you the books that I got for my birthday. I had a lovely day, thank you very much. And then tomorrow I'm going to upload the first of the 3, and I'm going to do the next 3 days. And so they will seem a little bit out of order because I'm talking about it being Saturday afternoon and coming up to bank holiday weekends. You'll just have to forgive me that it's a little bit out of order, but they're still nice and I'm still talking about books, and I hope you enjoy them anyway. So this is the first of the videos. Let's start talking about the books. So on my birthday I went into Cambridge, had a little wander around Cambridge, and I treated myself to a couple of books. People don't tend to buy me books for my birthday or Christmas, and I completely understand why. I have all the books, and I have such varied taste, and I'm interested in such a variety of books that people are not sure what to get me. I completely understand. There is a good chance that, and it does happen really, and people kind of like bravely go, I've brought you this, and I go, oh lovely, and they go, have you got it already? I go, yes. So I completely understand. Once bitten, they kind of think, no, I'm not doing it. So I treated myself to 2 books. The first one you have seen all over BookTube over the last couple of years. And it's also mentioned on Bookright an awful lot because they really like N.K. Jemisin, and I think Rebecca is a huge fan of the 5th season. So this is the 5th season by N.K. Jemisin. It's a fantasy book, not too big. I'm not going to go into the synopsis of it because it's one of those that actually you don't need to know the synopsis. It's a fantasy book. I started reading it. I have actually already read it, and I'm telling you that because I refer to it in the other videos. So I did read it. I didn't want to buy it because ages ago somebody was talking about N.K. Jemisin and saying how much they just didn't like her style of writing, and for some reason I kind of thought, well, I won't either, and so I've never bought it, and I've never read any N.K. Jemisin. I just took against her for some reason. I just thought, well, no, she's not for me, and I have no idea why. I can't even remember the person who said they have a problem with her. So it's like, is that completely random, taking against somebody, which I think we all are capable of doing. We're all capable of sometimes just going, no, I don't like you, and then when you drill down you think, actually, I can't remember why I don't like you. I've not even met you, but I've decided I don't like you. So as it was with me with N.K. Jemisin, so I decided to get over myself and actually have a go at reading it, and so I treated myself on my birthday because there it was in the bookshop. I went to Heifer's, the the Cambridge bookshop. It's part of a chain, it's part of Blackwell's, but it always used to be it was an independent bookseller. And I remember the days where it was an independent bookseller, which was just completely dominated Cambridge, actually. So, but there we go. So, 5th season. The other one I bought, and the reason I'm saying that I was in Cambridge and that kind of stuff is because it is a Cambridge mystery. So this is one of the British Library crime classics, where they take classic crime books which are out of print and reprint them, and they're doing them in these lovely editions. And it's called The Incredible Crime by Lois Austen-Leigh. So there we go. So I bought that one. So they're quite pricey at full price. This is £8.99. They're quite often £9.99. I've even seen some a bit more expensive than that. I've been picking them up very cheaply in charity bookshops, and I've actually had 1 or 2 bought for me. But I saw this one. They got a lovely big display of it, and I just thought I'm going to give this a go. So it's a classic crime, which I've never read anything by Lois Austen-Leigh, so I don't know whether it's any good, but it's so beautiful. I shall give it a go at some point when I'm in the mood for classic crime. So those are the 2 that I treated myself to. I was very pleased. I saw some really lovely cosy crime books set in America, which I haven't seen before, and they're like American editions, which obviously they import. And so I'm very tempted to get one of those. And they're kind of like the embroidery mysteries. So they're books where it's kind of like, it's both mysteries and embroidery, or crafting mysteries, or they seem to be really niche, and I've never read any of them like that, and I'm just so tempted, and they were so lovely jolly editions, so I might go back and have a little look at those, because they looked fascinating, so I'll have a go at those. I did get some birthday money, and so I treated myself to a couple of books. The first one is a bit of a surprise. I don't know, it's The Lost Ocean by Johanna Basford. Now, I do the adult colouring thing. I haven't got many adult colouring books because I'm a finisher. So once I've started a book, I feel that I should do every single page before I do another. So I've only got about 4 or 5 books that I've allowed myself to get. I have got Enchanted Forest by her, so I know that I liked her style, and I mean, it's all over the internet, isn't it, her? If you're into any kind of colouring books, you will have seen Johanna Basford, and they are gorgeous. And I can say, you know, I'm not being modest. I'm not being modest when I say this, and I am being completely honest. I am rubbish at colouring. I have very little skill at it whatsoever, but that doesn't, funny enough, diminish the enjoyment. I still like it. I find it very therapeutic, and there are some times when I put on a little audiobook or a podcast and I colour away, and I'm as happy as Larry. However happy Larry is, Larry's very happy, and I'm as happy as him. So yes, I do really enjoy it. I have already started it. No, I'm not going to show you. And don't worry, you will never see my drawing on social media, because I really am rubbish. Yeah, yes. But my husband, very lovely, I asked him to get me some colouring pencils, because the ones I've got were really, really basic. And he has completely treated me, because it was my birthday. He has treated me, and he bought me some lovely, more expensive pencils, which I am not worthy of in any way, shape or form, but I'm very grateful for. And then the couple of other books that I ordered in with my birthday money. The first one is Stephen Hunter's Eye Ripper, which is a thriller about Jack the Ripper, and it says here reimagines the madman's gruesome story intertwined with that of an Irish journalist who, stymied by the curious case, takes his investigation to a bold new direction. Sounds good. So that was recommended to me. I want to say it was recommended to me by Elizabeth. Was it you, Elizabeth? So yes, I think so. Anyway, somebody recommended that to me, so I got that, and it's a really unusual shape for a book. So look at that. Oh no, it's the same price as that. Oh, that's quite. Look, so that's a kind of B format paperback, and it's a bit shorter than that, but it's so much more. It's thinner. I don't think I've got any books that kind of size. It's quite an unusual one, isn't it? But I like it. I like it. Well, Simon & Schuster is published by. But yes, so I'm going to give that a go when I'm in the mood for a... I really like Jack the Ripper stuff, true crime and all of that, and we're never going to know, are we? Never going to truly, definitively know who did it, and I think that's the part of the enduring mystery, and the fact that the crimes were so gruesome. I remember reading about it when I was a young girl in one of those true crime, crimes that shook the world, but that my dad had, and I remember reading it, and kind of it just was like a newspaper printing of it, and I found it quite fascinating then. So the only Jack the Ripper book that I haven't really liked, and that is quite well known, is the Patricia Cornwall one. For some reason, considering how much I like Patricia Cornwall, that one didn't ring for me. But anyway, I shall give this a go. That was recommended to me. And then I got myself For Darkness Shows the Stars by Diana Peterfreund. Now, Peterfreund? I think so. Let's go for that. I had this on my wish list. I had it on for ages. Could not remember why. It was one of those, I kept looking at it going, why have I put that on my wish list? Obviously there's a reason. Somewhere, somebody has said something. And so out of curiosity, if nothing else, I ordered it thinking there obviously was a reason, and I'm going to go on faith that I know what it is. Now, reading the back of it, I see it is a fantasy retelling of Persuasion. Oh, excellent. It's a standalone as well. And I love Persuasion. It is my favourite Jane Austen. So, no, Captain Wentworth. So anything, that's obviously what got me and why I thought, oh, I will get that in. So I'm really glad that I actually trusted what was on my wish list and have ordered this in. So, For Darkness Shows the Stars. I'll let you know. Fantasy retelling of Persuasion. And then, so that was it. So those are the books that I got. So I'm very pleased with all of them. And then the last book was a book that my husband came in and said, here we are, close your eyes, I bought you a book. And for some reason he bought me this, and it wasn't one that I had spoken to him about or anything like that. But he obviously knew I was in the mood for a thriller, and I had just finished N.K. Jemisin, the 5th season, and I was wondering what to finish, and I hadn't actually ceremoniously put my bookmark in another book. I was kind of wondering what to read, and he came in, and so hurrah! He got Into the Water by Paula Hawkins, who is, of course, this is the second novel from the lady that wrote The Girl on the Train. Now, I've not read The Girl on the Train, just because really I haven't read it, but he saw this one, Into the Water by Paula Hawkins, and said, I've been looking at it for you, and I saw it, and I thought, oh, Louise will enjoy that, and indeed I'm sure he's right. So I am, you can't see I've got my bookmark in, I am that far into it already, so I'm on page 84 of this book, so I shall be letting you know what I think of that in a couple of weeks. So there we go. So that's it. So let me show you the obligatory stack of books. They're a good mixture, which is what I always like. I do like to have a mixture of books because I flit from one genre to another, including colouring. There we go. So if all things go well, you will see this video because me and YouTube will be back on speaking terms. I hope we will be. I haven't liked being out of sorts with YouTube. You know, maybe I was snapped at it or something like that, or maybe it felt I was paying attention to another website. I don't know. Or maybe it was just having one of those moods. I mean, we can all feel funny, can't we? So yes, I don't know what it was. Hopefully we're back on speaking terms, and I can upload this video, and then I can upload the next 3 in the next 3 days, and I've got another video in mind, actually 2 more videos that I want to do. So you could get sick of me if you're not already. But it's been lovely, BookTube. I hope you're all well. I've been thinking lots about you. Lots of people said some really nice comments after my last video, especially about what happened in Manchester, and just generally. You mean a great deal to me. Anyway, enough soppiness. Let's not go down that road. It's been lovely, BookTube. Let's do this again. Bye!